Okay guys, today we're having a look at the Star Wars Hot Wheels Starship Select, Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Interceptor. This was definitely the one I was most excited about when the series first came out. Here we'll have a look at the stand. It's exactly the same as all the other stands. You have some embossed lettering there, Jedi Interceptor Republic logo. And of course, comes in two pieces, like all the other stands. There's your copyright stuff. And the ship just has a little ball socket that it plugs into there. It sits pretty well on the stand, just like all the others. I don't really have an issue with it. It's not so heavy that it can't keep its, position. And this one doesn't want to fall over like the other ones. If you point it down and give it a little nudge, it should fall over, but it'll be alright. Moving on to the ship. Here you can see it's definitely the best casting, I think, for any of these Obi-Wan Interceptors at this scale. It's actually, being part of the Starship Select line, you'd expect it to be quite a bit bigger than the normal Hot Wheels, but it's actually about the same size. I'll do a comparison here in a little bit. But there's your look at the paint. Dead on. There's your, I believe that's R4. I got a couple issues with this. First of all, you can see that there's like a gray wash on it, but it's really heavy in some areas like that, and you can just see the brush stroke. This doesn't ruin it, of course. Just, it is possible to go too far with a wash. But it definitely benefits from it. It's just a little heavy in some areas. Like that one. You can see the brush stroke. This one is pressed and mushroomed together, the two halves of metal. The last one I got, I actually had to replace this one because the other one was so loose and jiggly. You can see mine still makes a sound, but it's not as bad as the other one. The other one, this little droid up here would, come up like a, quarter inch off its little peg there. And it's really loose, I found. You can't keep it looking where you want it to, and that's what's doing the shaking. It's just an odd design there. Around to the back, there's your engines. I'm definitely loving the painted engines. I hope they keep doing that. I'll always take painted engines over unpainted. There's your general look around. And then the main feature, the one thing it does, well, one of the two things it does, this has a little droid, but the S-foils actually open up. It's a little tough. There you go. They don't lock into place like the old titanium one does. So if you're not careful, they'll just kind of close, and they're a little loose. My other one was actually so bad, you couldn't keep them from closing. They would just always close when you tried to open it. But there's like a little, if I can get it to focus, there's a little TIE fighter pattern on the inside of each of the S-foils there. It's kind of hard to get the camera to focus on it. There we go. That's the best I can do. And they just kind of, close if you touch them, like I was saying. But they look real good. I just wish there was some kind of mechanism to keep them locked open like the old titanium one. Look at the bottom. There's the undersides. I'm definitely loving it. It's the best Edda 2 at this scale that we've gotten so far. Let me compare it to the old Hot Wheels. Mine has a little chip. Apologies for that. These have been rattling around in a box for a while. But you can see they're basically the same size. I think it's a little longer. Yeah, the Starship Select is just a bit longer. And of course this one doesn't have painted engines or opening wings. And the paint is just a lot worse on the, you can see that one bled a little bit. Overall, the Select is definitely a much more premium feeling, much better painted version of the Edda 2. I'd go with this one any day. Quick look at the box. Obi-Wan's Interceptor, number 5. This was the first of Series 2 after the first wave. You can see the rest of them there. And that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it.